Good morning. It is August 22nd, 2026. The sun is in Leo, about to move into Virgo, and the moon is in Capricorn. Measuring, pacing. A bridge between worlds. A bridge. There was a very long bridge in the dream last night. The air was fast moving. The air was fast moving. There's very pale yellow and very pale blue. Streams. They're like streams of light in the fast-moving air that's all around this bridge. And there is a sense of being inside something that is moving very fast, but being quite calm and still in the middle of it. This rune is connected, well, it isn't a rune actually, it's just a piece of wood. I redact the word just. It is a piece of wood, a piece of bark that I sanded with the intention of carving a specific rune on it. But I never did end up doing it. It just remained a blank rune. And it comes from a yew tree. It doesn't come from a yew tree. It comes from, I just remembered, it comes from a log of a different tree that was underneath a yew tree. Because the actual yew wood itself has to be worked with in a really specific way because it can be toxic. That is a tree of the underworld. This comes not from that tree, but it was resting beneath it. All of this fast movement, this bridge, this transportation, it's taking place within the realm of the underworld. But it's like you're there, but you're not there. You have to pass through it, by it. It's the stage. Recognizing the stage for what it is, or beginning to. The awareness that there is a stage at all that the material physical world we live within is not literal the way that it is often taken to be. It's sinking in a little bit deeper. It's that awareness working itself around with a heart-led, centered way of being. Because that's very important for those things to be connected. Having the understanding that all of this is somewhat unreal. It could be compared to a game, a play. And it has been compared to those things many times by many people because in some ways it's an accurate comparison. But when that way of seeing, of thinking, is disconnected from a greater, more holistic sensorily connected awareness and viewpoint, that is stemming from the inherent I was about to say spiritual nature of the earth. Why did I get caught on that word? Because that word is has lost its meaning in a sense because of the way it has been used. When you look at the stage, the play of life, the drama, all the stories that are taking place, all of these stories are an expression of the consciousness of the earth evolving itself, which it does through narrative means. And humans are the ones that it plays out through. The stage play of existence. Becoming aware of that mechanism changes it. Becoming aware of the cyclical nature of all things, the fact that evolution happens in spirals because it has to happen in spirals, that going in circles is only a redundant motion if nothing is being learned. But if you notice the circle, and the choices within it, You can make a decision to step into a different circle. You cannot escape the circle itself. It is not about escaping. It is about creating. This person is generating reality out of them. They are wrapped in fabric, in a network of fibers. Their fingers are woven together in a lattice, which is one of the fundamental patterns of reality, one of the base structures that everything is built upon. And they are there's this line. They're centered within it. There's something on this side and there's something on this side. The feminine polarity is coming into a greater awareness of self-expression. Now, the phrase authentic self-expression has become incredibly overused. The word authenticity has become, it's one of those things that has, again, lost its meaning. It's about expression without performance, without even necessarily a lot of words. Expression as a felt state of existence. walking around as viewing yourself as an expression. Not that the ego, the perceived I, am trying to express something through this vessel, but that this vessel itself is already an expression. And instead turning the mind, the ego mind, inward, stepping out, looking in, and viewing the expression, self-witnessing. And then on the masculine side, there is that's where the fast-moving air is, actually. Tell me about this butterfly. High Priestess, Devil, Four of Wands. She actually goes here. There's something that's really, really requiring a high level of perception. And foresight. To break the chain on something. To break the And this is actually, again, that sense of being transported through all of that air. Within this environment of let's say baser energies. Eight of Cups. She has moved over here. She's angled this way. Eight of Coins. tangibly building something, tangibly making something. It's sort of steady, consistent, deliberate crafting. Can I get another card for this left side? The Hermit. Solitude. And rest. I'm getting rest with that. And like this is a way somehow. A way. There is a, like this feels, this is a wall. This is a wall. An ant spiral. This is a way, this is leading somewhere. Could I get a card? Switch to the animals. Eagle. That light is, that's a light from below shining upwards. And the mind is being illuminated. People talk about higher knowledge a lot. Lower knowledge is also something. Knowledge that comes from DNA. From lived experience also. Can I get a card for the Eight of Cups on this side? It felt like this. That's interesting. Swan, which is a mirroring. That's a mirroring energy. And it's kind of half on the Devil, which is also... And the Devil isn't always super nefarious, but it is an unconscious reflection, typically. But this is connecting the High Priestess and the Devil. It's like this reflection. This reflection has come in on the masculine side through this masculine energy to push. To push her in the direction of illumination, realization. Yeah, rising up. Rising up. Very interesting. This is delicate. But there's also such a clear directional flow to it, to these cards and to the events. That they are representing, that I think as long as you stay connected to that flow, stay in the center axis, and just move with it, move with that flow, pay attention. It's just gonna, you are on that bridge. It's gonna pop you up and out. That's where it's all leading. So let it push you, let it move you. It might feel uncomfortable. These types of reflections can be uncomfortable. But that's okay. Discomfort is part of the process. Also, we have 8, 8, 26, which breaks down to an 8. Equilibrium. Personal power. You've got it in the bag. Which isn't something that I usually ever say. You've got it in the bag. Trust. Okay. That's all. Good luck.